morning, everyone. This is Austin. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Oh god, I'm getting inside. So, I managed to get in buddies with the railroad people, and they decoded the courser ship thing for me. And so now I'm just on my way to give that back to Virgil and see what the hell happens with that all happening and whatnot. Oh yeah, and I joined the Brotherhood of Steel just so I can get the sweet T60 armor. But I don't know who I'm going to ultimately end up siding with during the main quest, so I don't know. But we'll see how it goes, as usual.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Why, yes.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I just realized his glasses don't even have lenses and he's just wearing them to look cool.
The railroad helped me.
Oh god, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry, they just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
So it's the Diamond City radio, maybe?
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Probably, I don't know. Sure.
I've got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And
Yeah.
don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my
Of
only
course.
hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Everybody? It just gave me options to talk to, like, everybody. Optional options. But my question is, if he does get the serum, is it gonna be able to turn him back into a human? Like, can he just kind of, like, shrink back down into human size? Like, what's that gonna do for him, exactly? I don't know, but hey. More power to you to stay positive and all that. So I guess do I talk to all of them, or do I... Oopsies. Do I... Because I'm friends, or, like, aligned with all three of them, technically. Because I'm, like, in the Brotherhood, and the something in the General in the Minutemen, and the Railroad are like, hey, you're cool, kind of. I don't know. I mean, I think the Brotherhood would probably have the best, like, technology, so they'd probably... Well, but the Railroad had helped me to decode it in the first place, so maybe they'd be able to help most? But that's kind of weird. I don't know. So the Brotherhood. Because the Brotherhoods are like, no super mutants and synths and stuff, so if they find out I'm helping Virgil, they might be like, hey, you gotta kill your buddy, because you're helping him, or something. But then again, they're really into taking out the Institute, so they'd probably be more likely to help me that way. Ooh. I mean, I guess I'll get help from the Brotherhood, I don't know. Alright, peace out, Virgil. Wait, can I steal your stuff? No, just kidding.
Protect and serve.
Kittens! You got good taste, Virgil. I need to figure out how to get out of your house. And figure out how to jump. Alrighty. On the way to the Pride Wind. Whatever their ship is called. Because I don't know if coming to one faction over another is going to, like, align me to that faction, because I want to do as much with each faction as I can before I have to make a decision, because you side with one and you have to, like, destroy the other ones or something like that. That's what I've heard. I've tried to avoid spoilers as much as I can, but you can pretty much, you get to pick one, and that's it. So I'm going to try to do as much on each individual questline as I can, and then make the decision, so I don't want to, like, jump into the Brotherhood stuff, and then have that, like, become what I end up aligning with without my knowledge. Because I am not exactly sure how that works, but I'm pretty sure it's very apparent when you're, like, reach the point of no return with that sort of thing. That's what I'm hoping, at least, so here's my hoping for that. So, it's funny how, like, I did, like, 2 things for the Brotherhood. Here you go, you're a knight now. Here you go, have some power armor. Here you go, you have access to everything on the ship. There's, like, fusion cores everywhere and stuff. It's crazy. Ooh, I get to talk to the big boss. Ooh, big, scary fur coat guy.
I'm sure you've deduced that.
Oh, okay, sorry for cutting you off. But I just remembered that the railroad people were like, hey, if you find anything about the teleporters, definitely come to us immediately. But that's also what he said. So I don't know if this is going to piss off the railroad people, or if they'll even find out.
Sir.
I don't know.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our
Yes,
arrival
we've
in the
went over this
Commonwealth
before.
wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
I'm working on it! Okay. So, gotta do this tactfully and stuff. If I talk about Virgil's schematics, they may be like, ooh, you're getting help from a super mutant, like I was saying. And then, well, I don't know if they know if it's a super mutant or not. I don't know.
I might have a way to get into the Institute.
I believe there's a bit more to the story than you're telling me. But based on your actions so far, I'm willing to take you at your word. Now,
Ooh, so trusting.
indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
Oh, John!
I think they're the ones that kidnapped my son.
The Institute
It's true.
preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Okay. I guess that's a
Stray radio signals
okay
keep
thing
pinging
to
the
do.
array. Gonna try to filter it out.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just hoping I'm not. Cool. Hoping I'm doing stuff that's not like super duper stepping on everybody else's toes, because the railroad's like super against the Brotherhood, and vice versa, because, you know, synths and stuff. Them hating them synths. Wait. Can I just jump off this to get to the airport? Do I want to do that? Probably not. I really want to, though. Like, I kind of do. I'm gonna try. Whoop! Oh. Yay! Don't jump, McCready. You're not gonna make it. Okay. Okay, so is it right over here? Maybe? And I've been using power armor more because I have a lot of fusion cores, and plus, you know, I look really cool and stuff with my, you know, tiny pistol. Oh, I can't even take it out. Oh no!
Don't
like the
despair,
Radras.
sister. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Yeah, hey, you can teleport now. Like the rad resistance is nice too. Ooh, is that a Gauss rifle? Or a something big and cool looking? I want one.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertebra. Now that's a challenge.
That's rude. Poor Brahmins. Hello.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
Talk to
Elder
me.
Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh?
I
All
wouldn't say
right, I'll
that.
bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Teleporter. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Okay.
Wow. I'm glad you could make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's
Will
a
ya?
list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Fusion cores? Or a generator? I don't know if you're like building it like a settlement or if it's... Wait, where am I building it? Oh, I see. I get a little workshop bench here. How handy dandy. Oh. That's so many high-tech thingies. Yes, it's gonna be difficult to build. Okay. Oh, I can build other stuff. They're just letting me build everything like a settlement now? Can I, like, scrap stuff? Do I get to keep these materials? Is this one of my settlements? Am I settling with my potential enemies? I don't know. Okay, now I guess I don't have this. You're ridiculous.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need
Makes
any
sense.
help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
You can share the luck. It's okay. This looks like I'm gonna need to grab some materials from my own settlement to finish these guys up. Oh my god, there's a Brahmin stuck in my house. Oh, just kidding. Alright. Okay, I think I got it. I don't know. This lady will not leave this thing alone, so I can't attach anything to it, so I keep having to friggin'
Matson's
go in
waiting
and
to
reset
talk to
her.
you, and I'm not throwing the switch until he gives us the go-ahead.
Alright, good god, lady.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Okay. So I'm guessing she's from 3. I don't really remember like running into her in 3, but she's probably important. Precision
What's
check.
this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight.
Weapon A.
I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your
Yeah.
mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Perfect. I don't know. Alrighty, well, I gotta go in and do whatever the hell I want to because I don't give a crap about your weird ass objectives and stuff. Or something.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Sure.
Let's
Okay.
do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
I'm just gonna get dumped in the middle of it and get, like, shat on.
Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind.
What about my husbando? I don't know if he's gonna go with me or not. He has my damn power armor. Whatever. I can't even fit in this little... Am I stuck?
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green.
You have your
Let me start
assignment,
scanning
soldier.
for the signal.
Move out.
Cross your fingers.
Shut the hell up, Max, and I'm
inputting the
getting
code
there.
now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a
idea.
clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF
Dr.
wave
Lee is a
capture
valuable
complete.
asset.
Ramping
If
the
any harm
emitter.
comes to her,
60%,
I'm holding you personally
80%.
responsible.
Emitter
Shut up,
spiking
Maxon.
but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch.
Do it.
Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Zap! Ooh. Oh god. Where am I going though? Oh shit. Hello, Institute friends. Please don't kill me. Guess I am alone. Crap. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna like be KOS or not. Do I want to put that thing in the terminal? Emergency relay button? No. Because I don't really know if I want to help the Brotherhood 100%. Why is it just letting me take stuff? It's not considered stealing.
Hello.
Hi.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
1 second, gotta steal stuff from me first. Institutionalized. What could go wrong? Alright. I mean, they're really on top of things, so I guess I couldn't really sneak in terribly efficiently. But at least they're all cool about it. They're just like, hey, we know you're not supposed to be here, but let's talk about it. Oh. Alright, I have a choice anyway. To the elevator! This is so fancy and high-tech. I wonder if they're aliens. Yeah, are they aliens or are they underground?
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Wow. Aliens.
This is the
Definitely in space.
reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
It is underground.
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
This is like
There's
figuratively
too much at stake
underground.
here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean! Yes, yes, sir, I am. Am I going back up again? Am I supposed to go this random other elevator? It's the only way I could go, I think. Hello, robot friends. Is that my baby? Sean!
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Oh!
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Do I want to jump in and be like, I'm your mommy, you're my baby, come home? Because I mean, he was like tiny baby when he got taken, so he wouldn't kidnapped, so he wouldn't remember me at all, probably. I don't know, would he? I don't know how baby memories work.
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Dude, say something so that he could be like, hey, Sean, calm down, this is your actual mom, or something. He's just not helping me out here at all.
Who
Father?
is Father?
Father, help me!
Where is he?
He's trying to take me! Father?
I'm not!
Father, help me!
Is that Father? Hello. You're
Sean.
scary looking.
S923, recall code Cirrus.
What the?
Fascinating.
What'd you
but
do?
disappointing.
What?
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
What did you do to my kid? Why is he a robot? Oh.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
Excuse me, I popped that baby out of me. I don't know what you're thinking, but I genetically made that with my own cells and things.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I
What?
need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am
What?
your son.
What? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... what? Did he make a robot baby of himself? What the fuck? Because if he got kidnapped by the Institute, why would they kidnap him to make him the leader of the Institute? Or something. What the heck?
Are you following?
No, not at all! Baby Sean?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy.
You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it
No.
really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why make a baby of himself that got, like... Well, I guess they just used his bait for Kellogg and all that crap. But why would they want me? What the fuck?
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
But why did they need a baby?
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
So... wouldn't... Well, I was gonna say, wouldn't any... Oh my god, what the... So any human that was in that vault could have also been used, but they wanted the baby for some reason? Because, I mean, when they, like, looked at me, they're like, good thing we have the backup plan, so I guess that could be what they meant by that. Or something. Or my shut the fuck up, I'm talking. And it makes sense because, they just so happened to be right as the bombs were going off. And that the baby was frozen and stuff. But, like, what are the chances that the vaults, like, even though they're specifically designed to be...
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
Shut the fuck up! They're designed to be shielded specifically against radiation, and they would be perfectly preserved from the fallout, whereas this, like, crazy high-tech shelter thing would still be able to get penetrated? Like, what are the chances of that happening? I mean, I guess it's possible. I guess it's what happened, but seriously, the way they're making this...
Are you
Shut
following?
up! The way they're making the Institute sounds like super high-tech, above, like, eons, light years ahead of everything else technology-wise. Why would they not be able to make this stuff, like, radiation-proof? I don't know, it's a little wonky.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
My baby's all grown up.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Wait, so following that timeline, is Kellogg a synth? Is that what happened? Because he was, like, partially robotic because of all the implants and stuff, but because so 60 years ago, Kellogg, already grown up, kidnapped Sean, and then from that moment on, they both just aged normally, so Kellogg would be like 100 billion something, and Sean's like 60 something. So is he not aging?
Are you following?
So, persuasion check,
You
go!
knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But... Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls. Dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here, in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Oh.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Sure.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
What the blah? What the? I'm still so like, you're my child, and you are like twice my age now, and there's like a robot of you, and you're the leader of the Institute, which I've only up till now heard bad things about. Now all of a sudden they're like, we have the best interest of the Commonwealth at heart. You should come live down here forever and ever and ever. What the fuck? Why would they have students coming after me if they're like, ooh, we wanna, you know, not make you die? Like, what if, you know, canonically I got shot in the face by one of the random synths running around, and then this guy finds out like, oh no, one of our little minions just killed your mom, sorry. I don't even, that's just, what the hell? That is so bizarre. But, alrighty, well that's definitely something, so I guess we'll leave exploring the Institute and all their whatchamacallits for the next episode, so thank you so much for checking this one out. Hope to see you in the next part, and have a good one. Fuck you! No! What? I got arrested! You're the one that's fucking trying to use the crowbar! Oh, where are you going? Oh! Goodness gracious.